Hello, my name is Mariama Dryák-Vallies, and I'm the director for the Polar Science Early Career Community Office, or PSECO. And I'm really excited to be sharing about the Polar Early Career World Summit, which happened in Boulder, Colorado, alongside of Arctic Science Summit Week in March of 2025. And there will soon to be opportunities for online engagement with Polar Early Career World Summit outcomes, which I'll speak to later on. The Polar Early Career World Summit, or PECWIS, as I'll refer to it throughout, was organized by the Association of Polar Early Career Scientists, or APEX, which is an international polar early career researcher support organization, and it was organized by PSECO. It was done in cooperation with the Early Career Ocean Professionals and Permafrost Young Researchers Network and supported by the organizations on this screen as well. The overall initial goals and outcomes included shaping polar research priorities in the next International Polar Year, strengthening polar early career networks and connections, and amplifying voices of the polar early career community, which is the part of the goals that we're working on now. The in-person version of the event had 120 participants over 3 days. There were 8 priority discussion sessions, which I'll talk about in a second. There were 12 participant-run workshops, 3 cultural and social activities, and 36 travel grants to help folks attend the PECWIS event. And here I just want to note that the event being in person in Boulder, Colorado, means inherently that it was less accessible to some people located farther away than others. And so Apex and PSECO are very intentionally engaging online engagement opportunities for folks on different time zones around the world so that the synthesis report on priorities for the early career community will be truly reflective of global early career researchers. And I'll speak to that as well shortly. So the priority synthesis process looked like this. We got online engagement from early career researchers around the world to help us determine what are the themes of discussions that should be focused on at the World Summit. Then at the summit itself, we had a brainstorming, discussion, and synthesis process, a 3-step process that really did start with brainstorming ideas in alignment with the themes that were developed, the 12 themes that were developed from online input. Those themes were discussed. People were able to cross-pollinate ideas, visit different groups, and then finally the groups that started out in the brainstorming process came back together and synthesized what priority outcomes should be. And we're in this sharing step of the process, or soon will be, once we get online input from the events that we're hosting soon. Here's an overview of the 12 priority theme groups. There won't be enough time to go through them all now, but I want to note that many are related to science objectives themselves, and many are related to the how of how we do science so that we can do science better and ultimately achieve our science goals as a global community. Here's a brief glimpse of what came out of the in-person report that I'll look to briefly. There were 12 visions developed in alignment with those themes, 75 priorities, and 186 reasonings and actions so far. That online input will be integrated into this, and these numbers will change. So what's next? The online priority discussions will be hosted on May 28th on a variety of time zones. There will be a synthesis report developed over the summer by the Apex and PSECO teams and distributed in the summer. And we encourage folks to look to that document once it is shared as an overview of early career expectations and hopes for the International Polar Year. There's a collaboration in the works with PLOS Climate so that early career researchers can publish on what they think priorities should be, and we'll be advocating for these priorities in years to come and lead up to the 5th IPY. We encourage everyone to share the word about the May 28th events so that we can get global early career engagement and so that this summer synthesis report is truly reflective of global early career community goals. Thanks so much for listening, and we really look forward to engaging with you in future International Polar Year discussions to come. Thanks.